Okay. I think I'm back. I don't know what happened. Is anyone else there? Anybody want to talk to me? Anybody coming back? I don't know what happened. Fuck. This was weird. I don't know what happened. Don't know how it happened. So the rest of the show, we're back, but I don't know where you are, because you people are important for the show to work. If you're not there, okay. I see somebody showed up. Hopefully people are starting to come back. I don't even know what happened. Check. 1, 2. Yeah. So it's back. I'm back, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So, check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Check. Check. Supposed to be doing. Check. 1, 2. 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 Check. 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 1, 2. Now I gotta figure out if it's even playing right. Oh, this is a pain. Check. 1, 2. Okay. Hello. 1, 2. Oh, that was live, so I need the what is live. Gotta kill this. Come on. All right. 1, 2. Oh, that says live. Okay, now okay. Hey. 1, 2. Wow, I'm somewhere in a hole somewhere. Gotta figure out why that's doing that. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. Gotta turn this off. Check. Okay. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hey, Lee. Hey. It's working now.
Check. 1,
2. Okay. Although I don't have any sound in my earphones. So I don't know what happened there, but at least it's working.
Although I don't have any sound in my earphones.
Actually sounds pretty good for a change. Now if I could figure out why it's not totally working. It's weird because it just stopped working for no reason. And I don't know why. Okay, so now I could do... Okay. I can do this to default now and see what happens. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. I can't understand why my earphones aren't working now. Check. Oh, wait. Check. Okay, I think my earphones are working too now. Okay.
Oh, wait. Check.
Check.
Okay, I think my earphones are working too now. Okay.
So does it sound okay?
Check.
I just need to make sure that I'm back.
So does it sound okay?
It sounds clearer than it sounded before.
I just need to make sure that I'm back. So does it sound okay? Sounds clearer than it sounded before.
Interesting. All right. Well, I guess I can continue with the show now that everybody's gone. Darn it.
All right.
Except Ann and me.
I can continue with the show now that everybody's gone. All right. Except Ann and me.
I mean, that's all we need for a show anyway. Is that still continuing in the background? Like, is it repeating what I said earlier? Could have captured it on my microphone and back in again, so I don't know. All right, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can do this further now. I'm going to try to do it again, and hopefully it'll work this time. That was the weirdest thing ever. It just started like, it just stopped. It stopped working. That's weird. Okay. So, where was I? Ah, I was talking about... Okay, so I got to open up another window. I like to have the weirdest things in the world happen to me. And it looks like they just did. So, all right, people, start coming back in so we can continue the show. Take your assigned seats. All right, now, I guess we can do this again. Now let's see if this is going to work.
Classic Mike Trash, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm here to talk about my weight loss journey.
All right, it seems to be working.
Please listen to the whole thing because I have.
Because I don't have any idea why it happened.
But the one I did first was the one I liked best. So I hope you enjoyed as much as I did.
In a world seemingly far away, in a time not so long ago.
It does seem like a world far, far away when I look like this. And this. I was 468 pounds when these were taken. I was a size 60 pants. Playing rock music, I felt so tired all the time. But now, I look like this. I'm more than 200 pounds lighter. And to say my life has changed, that would be an understatement. I love my life now. I wake up every day and I have to pinch myself to believe that I'm not dreaming. You can do it too. Hi, I'm down 37 pounds. Nothing has ever helped me like this. I wake up and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, wow, the real me is back and I've got my life back.
That was their commercial that they wanted it.
I used to look like this and this, but now I'm down 200 pounds. Nothing's ever helped me like this. Now I look like this. I get up in the morning and look at myself in the mirror and I say, the real me is back. I've got my life back.
And then there's the last one. Oh, that was the last one. Oh, well. All right, so there we go. There's the three of them. All right, so then... I don't think you got to see these because I think this was done last week, so you probably didn't see a lot of these. Some of these you may have seen. So let's see what else we got. This is another one about losing weight, intermittent fasting. Come on, play. What is going on? Why is this? Oh, can't believe this is
Pennsylvania.
There we go.
And I'm doing a testimonial on intermittent fasting. And this is a true story. I love fasting because I was brought up in a poor environment. I was never taught things like portion control or balanced meals. By the time I was 30, I didn't know how to eat right, and I weighed in at about 468 pounds. I stumbled on intermittent fasting by accident. I had retired from my job and started my own business and was super busy. And I found I was mainly eating between noon and 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. And suddenly, my life had changed. Before, I'd get cramps in my arms and legs, and now I had better control of what I was eating and when I was eating. Not only was that gone, but now I'm able to walk better. My knees and back aren't hurting like they were before. And the best part is that I was a size 60 pants, and now I'm a size 40. No longer do I have to wear this tuxedo. I can now wear this tuxedo and feel comfortable doing it. That's why I like intermittent fasting.
So there we go. There's the two fat ones. That was I don't think you saw any of those, but then I have a bunch I did this past weekend. This one here, I'm playing a guy named Peter, and it's during the Nazi era, and I guess I'm supposed to be gay, and my employees are supposed to be gay too. So that was, it's called My Name is Peter. I'm not playing Peter, but...
To be in order.
Oh, gotta back it up. There we go.
Of John Stone.
John Stone, that's who I am.
What do you think?
Everything seems to be in order.
The subject psychologist is given authorization to move forward on the reassignment surgery.
That's wonderful news.
Good afternoon, Peter.
John, when do you think you'll be ready for the procedure?
After the final sign-off from the hospital administrator. Sometime next week. That's very thoughtful, Peter. Isn't it, Joseph?
Huh?
The rose?
Oh, yes, very thoughtful. Thank you, Peter.
How long is it going to take you to make a move?
What?
Peter, Joseph, a man like that doesn't come along every day. Lord knows if I was any younger.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Can we get back to work now?
Okay, but you're not getting any younger.
End scene.
Oh, Joseph, Peter, I'm sorry. I just can't believe what I'm seeing.
I know. We were at the jazz club across the street when it happened.
You were? My God. Are you two all right?
I don't think any of us will ever be all right. What's going on, John?
I'll tell you what's going on. You see that kid over there?
Who is he?
Hitler's lackey, taking notes. Make sure you spell my name right, you son of a bitch. Look at him. He's just a kid. He's just a goddamn kid. Overnight, Hitler has turned an entire generation against us, turning children into murderers.
He couldn't be more than 17.
He gets his hooks into them and calls it patriotic. You need to be careful. Trust no one. I mean no one. Good. Now, I'm meeting up with the gentleman I know that works at the Wilhelm Strausser at Mickey's El Dorado tonight at 7 p.m. He's come across some important information that may shed some light on recent events. I expect you both there, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
But we've got to get a handle on this Meshuggah before it gets out of control.
End scene.
So that was an interesting one. And then there is this one, a prostate one. I've got all kinds of issues between being straight, gay, prostate problems, all kinds of things.
Auditioning for the prostate commercial. What does your clogged up sink and your prostate have in common?
This one's funny.
If you're thinking that both the sink and your prostate can't drain out liquid, that's part of the answer. But there's also something much scarier going on here. Because experts at Harvard, Georgetown University, and USC are now sounding the alarm on a medical discovery that's plaguing the majority of men with prostate problems. After realizing, just like sitting water becomes a cesspool for fungi and mold, the same thing's happening inside the bladder of men whose enlarged prostates makes it difficult to pee, leading to something they're calling moldy prostate. Meaning your prostate is being coated in a special type of mold, one that's completely different from the mold you see in your food, but extremely threatening, until it becomes nearly impossible for you to enjoy a normal, steady stream when you go to the bathroom. And your ability to get an erection is slowly eroded until it's utterly destroyed.
Yeah, moldy prostate. I need, I hate doing some of them because they're just really gross. But you know how it is. Well, you wouldn't know how it is, but yeah, moldy prostate sucks. The next one is, this one's a good one. This one's weed killer.
Classy Mike Trash from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to read the Roundup Weed Killer scripts. If you've ever used Roundup Weed Killer, you're going to want to watch this. If you're like me, you've probably used Roundup in your garden at one point or another. But now we're finding out that one of the main ingredients has been linked to non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. In fact, over $11 billion has been paid up by Roundup to settle current lawsuits. So if you or someone you love used Roundup and was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, then click below to see if you qualify to file a claim. you may be eligible for financial compensation. Big business is screwing over the average Joe again. It turns out that Roundup, one of the common weed killers on the market, is linked to causing non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Roundup has already paid $11 billion to settle lawsuits stemming from the health risks it caused. And more lawsuits are being filed every day. Don't miss out on your chance for justice. If you or a loved one was exposed to Roundup weed killer and developed non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, click below to see if you're eligible to file a claim. You may be eligible for financial compensation.
All right, so that's that one. Yeah, other health issues too. I never used it. I actually, that would mean I'd have to go outside. They don't use that in the inside. All right. All right, what else we got? Oh, this is funny. Dingers. Coach, I'm a coach, and I'm on the phone, and apparently this guy has some drug problems, I'm thinking, but he has to break up a fight. So, kind of fun.
Classy My Trash, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I'm reading for the part of Coach Burt.
Coach Burt.
Claritin, mediation, getting more sleep. I've tried all that. Doc, you know better than I would. Help me out here. Come on.
I need drugs.
I can't afford treatment right now. I don't think there's methods for getting rid of this stress that I haven't tried yet. Let me call you back.
Tomorrow I got to do a short one like that. This has like one line in it. It's for a company that wants to have me supposedly work on all kinds of different projects. Here's one that, let's see here. Yeah. Oh, did you like the reel? I think I ought to bring you on just so I have someone to talk to because no one's around. Let's see here. This one here was me as a sergeant, a drill sergeant. It's called the Perfume River.
Classy My Trash from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm reading for Sergeant Ballard. Soldiers, at ease! Now I know you're all maybe asking yourselves, what in the hell we're doing here in this wretched stinkhole country and why? Basically, we're here to wipe up the shit show those little Frenchies made in this paradise they just had to have. At ease! Change of plans, boys. All return orders are now off the table. Due to the current state of things and what happened this morning in Texas, it looks like we might be here for a while after all. At approximately 0500 hours, we head back up the Perfume River and drop back under Hugh and down the Da Nang. Just remember, boys, ain't no one gonna save you out there. Not your mama, not your friends. All you have now is that piece of metal in your hands and the balls God gave you in your pants. And if you believe anything at all, you better pray for it now. Now, we're gonna stomp these maggots before they start to multiply. Do you understand? Now, I know it might be hurting your tiny little brains asking these kind of big old whys, but just know we wouldn't be here for no damn good reason. You and I have to trust that our Commander-in-Chief Mr. John F. Kennedy and his people in that big old White House have you boys and the whole country in mind. He ain't no fool, and he wouldn't just send us here to jack off and take pictures. No, no. There's a bigger reason, and today's not the day we get the answer to the big why. Right now, we just got to keep our heads down, your eyes open, our assholes covered so these damn gooks don't fuck us up the ass. Do you understand? That's right. At ease. Now collect your mail and get the hell out of my face.
I'm such a mean guy. Oh, man. Let's see. I have a whole bunch more. I could save them for next week, but yeah, you could have watched any of those. I did, I gave you that link so you could look at those. I didn't tell you ahead of time because I just got them done. Some of those I just got done. A lot of those, they were a pain because my editing program kept crashing on me. So I finally gave up on that editing program, and I went to that industrial one that I have called Resolve. And it's called DaVinci's Resolve. And it's a very, very, very high-tech one, and they use it in the movie industry. And you can buy a full version for like $250. And I'd buy that if I end up using it for, I don't need it for the simple stuff I'm doing, but for the crazy stuff I'll be doing, I probably will consider buying it because it's a really, really good. If I learn that DaVinci as good as I'd like to learn it, I'll be in demand for doing that for other people. And it's a really, really cool program, but it's above my pay grade right now. I mean, I can do basic stuff on it, but I'm getting better at it, but it's pretty cool. Well, I guess nobody else is coming back. It's just you and me. So I can continue doing the show if you want to hear the rest of the show, or I've got stories. I just where I could show you more videos if you want to see more videos. So it's up to you. I'm going to let the fans choose what I'm going to do. I'm either going to quit, play more videos, or tell you stories, or tell you stories that I captured for the show. So I'm going to let you choose what the next part of the show is going to be. How about that for interaction? So I will just wait here for your response. What would you like to see? Because it's just you and me. Or maybe we could interact. I'm really surprised nobody came back. Even Trish is gone. And Christine's gone. The people who I expected to be here. It's just you and me. So what is your decision? So much pressure. Oh yeah, the pressure's on. What do you think? I've got an hour to kill, and I can do it through different things. We could talk. But we don't know because you're not answering. I need to know. Oh, here we are. Do you want to use some of the videos for next week? I'll probably make more for next week, but I could use more for the next week, or you could watch them today or whatever. Did you watch any of them? That's the question. This is really a pain in the butt. I'm going to call you. That's what I'm going to do. Because there's a slight delay on this. So I need it to... hopefully you're near the phone. Uh-huh. Who are you talking to? How dare you?
What?
It sounds like you're talking to me.
I am talking to you.
I know you are. Now you're on.
Sounds like you're talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Yeah, I mean, you didn't watch any of those, right? You didn't see any of those, right?
I have to turn this down because it's the delay. Is
Yeah, I know. It drives me crazy when I'm trying to. I'm
No, I didn't watch any of them. I popped over to YouTube last night and I saw. The
oh
real
yeah,
stuff,
that's right. They are on there. I forgot about that.
And I was like, oh shit! And I was gonna watch it, and then I got busy with something else and didn't go back. So I didn't watch any of them.
Oh, okay. So they're all new to you. That's good.
Yeah, you told me about the Sergeant one though, because I was saying about Sergeant Carter, and you said you were thinking about some guy in some movie or something, and
Yeah.
it must have been like a hard ass, because like that was really good.
Full Metal Jacket's what I was thinking of, and
Oh, that's sweet.
but the thing is, I didn't do the Southern accent, which is what they requested, and I sent them I sent them an email saying that I'm working on accents, and I would have that accent down if you were to give me this part. So,
Okay,
you know,
cool.
because the third one I actually gave them a Southern accent for part of it, but then I kind of screwed it up and went back to my regular accent, which is none. So,
Well, that's got to take practice, I'm sure, because I can't do accents. I don't even know how you learn that.
well, there's a website that you can learn all kinds of accents, even regional ones. Not just like it French. You could do French from the lower third quarter of France if you wanted to. I mean, they get really complicated. Where British is different depending what part of Britain you're in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, and there's French, Canadian,
Yes.
French, too, so, yeah, that's cool. How many videos do you have? Like, is there a whole bunch of them?
that I have left that you didn't see.
Yeah,
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I don't have that much work to finish.
One,
so I can-
2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more.
Oh, then let's just watch them.
Okay. And 2 of them are short. 2 of them are really short because they were. My favorite one is coming up. It's the one I was a priest, and that one's good. And I like the Jersey Devil one too. That one's pretty good.
A priest.
Yeah. Hey! That's not that funny.
That's funny. I do like your camo shirt, though, that you wore.
Oh yeah, you got to be in character, you know.
I was like, oh, he's even got camo on. Awesome.
How'd you like the pictures of me next to me?
That was awesome. I think you did a great job with that. I thought, man, their little thing was stupid, but yours really showed so much. It was
Yes.
like, wow.
This is me, and this is me, and this is me.
Well, that one picture, I actually looked at it like 3 times because I thought, that's not him.
Yeah.
That is not him.
That was me around 2000. I think it was 1999.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I did not recognize you at all in that picture. I was like, that's not him. And then I kept looking. I thought, I guess it is. But the one with the jacket, of course, I'm familiar with. But I really liked that presentation on that one as far as the way you did it.
Yeah.
It was kind of stupid, just so short.
Well, they try to do things that I don't know. I don't know why they did them that way. That just doesn't seem to. I mean, they're trying to be concise and all that stuff, but I don't think that it didn't really present itself like mine because I was trying to show them. I mean, they only wanted a 23-pound loss, and for me, that's all good. But 23 pounds when you were 468 pounds, there's a big loss between the 468 and the 252.
Exactly. Well, anyway, so what's the next one?
The next one is this one's I'm a smart aleck. It's called Psy. I'm a smart aleck manager, and it's okay. It's short, and it's me on the phone with the one guy that wants me to represent him. That one's it's an okay.
Turn my speakers back up though.
Okay.
So,
I can turn
Okay.
you down so that you aren't.
Classic
too
Mike
much.
Trash, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania,
I'm gonna turn the
and I'm
speaker
reading for
up
the
so
part
I can-
of Cy Patterson. Cy Patterson,
Hey man, it's Bolin from last night.
yeah, I remember.
So I've got my manager here, and I was wondering.
Manager.
Yeah, so I've already got representation. But if you hear me out, I think we can make something work, like a collab maybe.
I don't collab with my clients. I'd suggest you drop your current manager before reaching out again.
And see. It's a bluff. He wants you.
I don't want you unless you change this attitude immediately.
Don't do it, Baldwin.
Don't do it.
He wants you. I don't want you unless you change this attitude immediately.
Do it, Baldwin.
It's a comedy, and if I get that role, that'll be kind of cool because it's about a band that's trying to get signed and all that stuff, and I think I'd like that because the guys, it's looks like it's going to be a pretty funny show. So
I'll tell you, it's a huge noticeable difference as far as your comfort level, like going into different personalities and stuff.
yes,
It shows so much. Like it seems so much easier for you now to slip into the different personalities and do the thing. Like it's so much more natural. It comes across a lot more natural.
we did these last 5 in one day. Well, actually, we did 3 of them in one day and 2 of them in the next day, but only because Christine was really tired and she was reading the lines, but she was reading, I don't know what lines she was reading because they weren't quite the same as what I was reading. I don't know what script she was reading, but it was funny. The Jersey Devil one she had issues with, and but I'm going to play this beautiful voice one. This one is my least favorite of it, but it's because they expect you to act with. I mean, I'm supposed to be a director, a music director, and it's hard to act when there's no one else there, and because there's no music that I'm directing. So it turned, that was my hardest one to do. So this is a beautiful voice, and I'm the director. I think I'm Maloney, I think is my name.
Hello, I'm Classy Mike Trash, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm reading for the part of Professor Mahoney. Hey! Hey, you did good. I've been thinking, you keep up the good work this spring? I'd say you're about ready for a featured solo. Maybe the fall concert? Everyone look alive. It's only second period. Line them up, please. From the top. Whoa.
That one's kind of funny because I didn't know what to do.
Measure 22. Jim, is everything okay? We sure? Measure 22.
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
No what?
I quit.
What? Jim, you quit what?
End scene.
That's
That one I really had a tough time with.
I think you did pretty good. I can't imagine how to do that. Like, here I gotta turn that down. As far as the conducting goes, I mean, I don't really know how that looks.
Well,
So it looked like a conductor to me, but
The toughest part with that was that there was nothing to play off of. And the thing I was using for my baton was a thing you use for medical marijuana. Well, I don't carry a baton. I mean, you know.
What? You don't carry a baton?
Well, not usually. It was in my other pants.
Oh, okay. Really, stop it. I don't know. I guess you have to kind of like use your imagination to fill in the stuff, and that makes it even more of a challenge then, because you're trying to focus on what you're supposed to say and how you're supposed to come across, but then you also need to fill in the other person.
Yeah. Well, these last three are my favorite three. I'm not sure which one I like the best, but the Jersey Devil one was interesting because I had to. There were a couple places I had to hold the pause, and I had to look stupid, which I think I pulled off. And
Okay.
and it's called the Jersey Devil, and I'm not really sure what it's about, but it's weird. So
Okay.
here we go. This is the Jersey Devil.
Okay.
Classy Mike Trash, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm reading for the part of Lewis. Ange, look at this.
That could be anything.
Oh, listen, nothing but nature sounds.
I don't.
No, just
Where did you find this?
one of my followers sent it to me.
Who?
The username is Piney_universe_.
Jesus Christ.
What?
What's your real name?
It doesn't say.
Great. So someone's fucking with you now.
Maybe, but here we go. Maybe not. Okay. What do you want me to say?
How do we even know that was taken around here?
The foliage.
The foliage.
Look at the trees. Atlantic white cedar, Wharton State Forest, 30 minutes from here. You've seen those trees with me before.
Are you serious?
Yes, I think it's...
All right, you think. You can't believe that's her in the video, right? You can't think that's her. You have to know that's not her, right? You just like resurrect my sister, Lois.
She could still be out there with all the others. Hey,
Aren't you getting tired? Because I'm tired. I'm really tired.
was work okay today?
We don't have to.
No, I want to. We said we would.
It was fine. Frank was in one of his moods, so.
Fuck Frank.
Fuck Frank. He asked about you, asked how you were doing after everything.
Yeah, well, what'd you tell him?
I told him you took up hiking.
Shit.
The website's ready.
Really?
Yep, we can launch tomorrow.
You ready?
But can we take a break tonight? Can we just be somewhere else?
I don't know, Ange.
Let's just be us tonight, okay? And see.
That was good.
So that was the one. That was the Jersey Devil.
Tonight, okay?
Wait, hold on here. Okay, that was strange.
What's that?
Like, did they tell you what that means?
No.
I mean, like, because initially my thought was, oh my God, like her sister got kidnapped.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You know, something like that. I mean, I'm like sitting here leaning forward, like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was the zombies. I don't know if it was, I have no idea. Maybe it's part of the Perfume River where the sergeant's going to come out and save them.
Yeah, I don't know. That was strange, though. But I mean, that was good. But it was intriguing. Like I wanted to know what was happening.
Yes, and that's one of those that hopefully is going to be I wouldn't mind doing that one. I hope that, any of these come through, but that would be, now this one's confessions. This one's where I'm a preacher or whatever.
You don't even know what it's
I don't know. O'Hara, so I've got to be something. By the way, all these that have the bars on both sides, I used a new system on, so my resolution was a little bit different, and I'm still trying to figure it out. It's all using the new editing software and all that. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed that, but I don't know. I just figured it was the screen, like you changed the screen or something.
well, I haven't
maybe.
figured out how to use it yet, and as soon as I figure it out, I'll get rid of the black bars. But the problem is that I haven't figured out how. Oh, I also got my new setup area ready to move into, I think.
Oh, cool.
Now I got to move the stuff into that area and see how well I did. Watch it not work the way I want it to, and then I'm going to be mad because I moved everything. But at this point, it's cool because it's a little bit wider. And the thing I'm running into is that I kept running into where what I see on my screen when I'm recording it is not what I'm getting. Like those black bars are not showing up on my screen. And if you look at the one, it's the one that Dingers, there was a little black bar on the one side of the screen. That didn't show up on my screen. So I did this thing so that I could know where the black bars are going to show up, and I set it up because I was only able to get, I had to move all the images around to make it work so I was in the center of the screen. So now I've got it marked off so I know where the center of the screen is. But it's such a pain in the butt to figure this all out. But with my new area, I think I'll be able to widen my area so that there won't be a black screen.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking work.
It is, and I don't know how people can do it that aren't somewhat technical, because I'm having a hard time and I'm technical, so some of the things I'm running into are so bizarre.
I can only imagine. I would have no clue how to do any of that kind of stuff. So far, I've been able to learn how to crop my video on Instagram so it will go on for, it can only be like 55 seconds or something.
Oh.
I figured out how to crop my video down to 55 seconds, and that's about it.
Well, it's kind of interesting because they're now allowing more time on Instagram so that I might actually be able to put my show on there. I just haven't.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't quite figured it all out, but I believe they're.
Is it on Reels, maybe?
I'm not sure because I'm not very adept at Instagram yet. I'm still trying to figure it all out.
I've only been using it because of my friend that.
And I like your sunflower thing. That was cool.
Oh, yeah, it's taller than me now. It's 6 foot.
The sunflowers are taking over the world.
I can't wait till they start opening because there's a whole bunch of big buds on the tops. They look like they're going to be awesome, so I'm anxious. And my wildflower garden is doing really good too. It's starting to get some buds on it, so I should soon have flowers up there too.
All right, so confessions.
Okay, confessions.
How many sins have you done that I have to be aware of, or whatever? I don't know. Here it comes. This is one of my favorite ones, though.
Oh yeah? How'd you do?
I went too far. Okay. Here we go.
For Pennsylvania, and I'm
There we
reading
go.
for the part of O'Hara.
I'm O'Hara.
Oh yeah? How'd you do?
Oh, I did okay. I got a B in math, an A in English, and an A in science.
You don't have to tell me every score, Margaret.
Okay. NC.
Okay, Miss Margaret. What do you have to cleanse yourself for this week?
Not much. How's the wife?
She's good. Thank you for asking. But we're not here for me. We're here for you.
Don't you ever need someone to talk to?
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I have some of those people.
Oh, yeah? Who? Why is it so smoky in here?
Oh, it's those blasted altar boys practicing their incense burning. Hold on.
Oh, but anyways, anything interesting happened to you this week?
Margaret, for the 1000th time, did anything happen this week that you need to cleanse yourself for?
Yep.
What about the nosiness for staring at Miss Kira's desk?
Oh, yeah. I guess that, yeah.
Okay. Nothing else?
No.
Okay then. I guess we'll just sit here for the next 15 minutes.
Well, there is one thing. I get these urges.
Urges? Okay. What type of urges?
Well, I can't really explain them.
Like feelings? Like hurting someone or thieving something?
No, not like that. Like emotional feelings. Like I see someone I like and I feel different.
That you like? Emotionally? Oh, no. This is not health class. You need to talk to your friends about your pubescent urges, not the old Irishman of the church.
But I don't have any friends.
Out. Get out of here, Margaret. Go back to class.
But I still have 11 more minutes.
Out!
End scene.
Uh,
I still have 11 more minutes.
Out!
I'm such a mean man.
You are such a mean freak. Obviously not the child molester one.
No. Not interested in her pubescent feelings.
Go talk to your friends.
Go talk to your friends.
I mean, that's like the worst advice ever.
Yeah. Go talk to your friends. They'll help you.
With your pubescent urges.
Yes, something like that. I don't know.
That was good.
That was a fun one.
Oh, that was good.
And then I looked out the door. That was kind of neat.
Oh, man.
And then my favorite one of the week is the gravekeeper.
Okay.
That was funny. Well, it's kind of weird, but it's funny. Yeah, I don't even know what this is about, but I think he's a gravekeeper. Just by the name, you know. So, all right, here's Gravekeeper. Should be fun.
Keeper.
Hey, what did I say earlier? Let me help.
I do it every day, kid.
Come on. Is that... Why do you do this helping?
I went through this with your brother, kid.
Not with me.
I guess so. Folks needed it. Yeah, the ones going in the graves, but the ones carrying them needed it more. And I like the idea of that one final spot just for you. But you know, not where you happen to hit the ground. Suppose I could have burned them to start.
That's awful.
My father was cremated. Didn't seem so bad. But I guess I didn't want to let him go like that.
See? So is that... Would you want that?
I'm right where I belong. You?
My dad says whoever buries their family will be haunted by them.
Maybe that's why he asked you to bring him here. Wanted to haunt you. Maybe it'd be best we turned in.
Every night I heard about the world that withholds from us, and that we should deny it just as it has denied us. Why did he even ask me to bury him? He never asked me.
Maybe because you want to help.
But he knows Henry. What did he do?
Doesn't seem one much for forgiveness.
No, we believe only in absolution. And that's awful.
What do you want to hear, kid?
I don't know that I'm not giving my father to my enemy. That I'm not crazy.
Everyone lets go different. If you don't want to be here, you can go back to dragging around the corpse, terrified of letting go. But trust me, you'll have to stare in the eye sometime or another. I usually tell folks to sleep however they do when they're not here, but head upstairs, get some rest.
I don't want to be any trouble.
I'm not tired. Go ahead.
End scene.
Go ahead.
Okay, another strange one.
Yeah, it was really weird, but it's funny because both that one and the Jersey Devil had the line, "What do you want me to say?"
Oh man, pretty cool though. You got a lot done because I know I talked to you. I think I talked to you last week when you were getting ready to do the sergeant one. And what about the kidnap one? I thought there was a kidnap one.
Let me think here. Kidnap one.
Because you said you were going to call me to see.
Oh,
if
I didn't do it. I didn't do that one.
Oh, okay.
Because
Right.
what happened was I went to do it, and it said it expired, even though it didn't expire till next month. So they must have found what they were looking for before I gave it to them. So I was okay with them. You know, it was kind of weird because I didn't know how I was going to do it anyway. So I was thinking about it. I was thinking, maybe this isn't the best one. So
Yeah, well, I just remember you saying something about that. Was
I
that
had
Cheyenne?
yeah, she's here.
I can't see her because the red bar goes across.
Yeah. It's where I have. It's right where my hand is.
It didn't make it because she doesn't have a car.
Yeah. Well, that and the fact that you don't know what's going on. It's really crazy. It's we have a lunatic on the run. So he's like stalking her now. And
He's stalking her now?
yeah,
Well, what happened? I thought she has a PFA.
she does. But the thing is, if he's not within 500 feet or whatever it is, he's staying right outside the 500 feet. And Tony saw him parked up the street from her, and he thinks she has a girlfriend or boyfriend, and he threatened to come out here Tuesday night. He's tonight, and I told her she should stay home because I don't know what he's going to do. He's unpredictable, and he's a problem. So
Where did Ashley end up moving to?
she moved back in with the guy.
Oh, she's back with the guy.
Yep.
Already?
Yep. I knew that wasn't going to last long.
Well, when you said you went and picked her up and stuff, I thought, oh, okay, but...
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Some kids, but yeah, he was talking about he doesn't care if he goes to jail because he just wants to profess his love for her and
Well, then if I were her, I would entice him to within the boundaries so that he's breaking the law, call the cops, and have him put in jail because that will end that.
That's
All
correct.
she has to do is go out and hang out where he can see her. He'll come in. He'll be drawn to her. You know he will.
Let me. I'm going to finish the show because I want to talk to you a little bit. So, Trash Talking Radio. Time to call it quits because nobody's here but me and my sister, and so we'll just have our own little show. So, see you guys next week, and I'll talk to you then as soon as I find the. There it is. Oh, wrong one. Oh no.